So this video is going to be directed to the people who are planning on having some kind of protest on June 14th. There is an organization called No Kings who put up a website, did a whole bunch of crowdfunding essentially, and they are planning on having nationwide protests in regards to what they think is Donald Trump calling himself a king. This is his response to that, by the way.
There are several No Kings protests planned across the country on Saturday as well. What are your thoughts on those?
What do they call, no king?
No Kings.
I don't feel like a king. I have to go through hell to get stuff approved. A king would say, I'm not going to get this. A king would have never had the California mandate to even be talking to him. He wouldn't have to call up Mike Johnson and Thune and say, fellas, you got to pull this off, and after years we get it done. No, we're not a king. We're not a king at all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that sure sounds like a king. I mean, if people are logical about it, they would understand exactly what Trump said. A king doesn't ask for permission. He's the king. He doesn't have to check with people. He makes the rules. He decides what is best for his people and for him, and that's it. But this is what they say. They defied our courts, deported Americans, disappeared people off the streets, attacked our civil rights, and slashed our services. The corruption has gone too far. No thrones, no crowns, no kings. Though that's all kind of gay. It's a little dramatic, honestly, but when have they deported Americans? Like, they haven't even deported that many immigrants yet. We were supposed to have millions of immigrants deported a month. That's not happening, not even close. Why do you think they rolled out the program for people to just turn them in? Why do you think Trump rolled out the program to just allow people to go to an airport and go to any country they want with no penalty? Because it's hard to deport people. Clearly, look what's going on in LA. But there is something different about this protest. And when Trump's secretary was asked about this, listen to her response.
So if there were peaceful protests on Saturday for the military parade, President Trump would allow that?
Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question. Raquel.
Yeah, I mean, what a stupid question. I think what's funny about it is, are they really ever peaceful? Like, is what's going on in LA peaceful? Like looting stores, going after cops who are just there to essentially keep law and order? No, it's not. It's never peaceful. That's why it's funny. But for some reason, this No Kings organization has set up very quickly, and their funding is pretty wild. Some of it looks like it's coming from within the federal government. Some of it looks like it's coming from the Chinese Progressive Association. Here it is. And why? Let me tell you, it is the weirdest thing, the weirdest, most hypocritical, zero logic thing to say, you're not deporting us because we don't like where we came from. We don't like Mexico. We like it better here. You can't deport us while you're waving a Mexican flag. Do you understand how stupid that is? It's so stupid, there's no words for it. It's like someone saying, I hate the Second Amendment, I hate that people can own guns, but then you're open carrying everywhere you go. Doesn't make any sense. Well, people could say, oh no, it's our heritage. Look, America has its own heritage. It's not Mexico. Sure, there are Mexican people here, but it's not Mexico. So why wouldn't you be waving an American flag and saying, no, we're trying to be patriotic. We love this country. We want to stay. No, instead you're waving a Mexican flag. Okay, go back. Anyways, here's why this one's different. And I have a message to all these people who are planning to do this. And if it's truly peaceful, okay, like go and be dramatic and do your whole thing and think that Trump's some kind of king. But if it gets violent, let me just tell you what you're in for, because the reason this one is different is because they are planning on going to small towns. Remember during all the BLM protests and when the NFAC was a thing and all that, and people were like, oh, we'll come to your small town. No, you won't. You didn't then, and you're not going to do anything now. Because in the small towns, people will defend their own. I mean, check out their map as far as where they're going. I live in Texas. So that's what I'm going to go off of. But just to show you where they're planning on going, they're going to Taylor, small town. Fredericksburg, extremely small town. Bernie, probably the same as Fredericksburg. Kerrville, why would you be in Kerrville? Lockhart, small town. Seguin, Schwartz, Brenham, Belton. Let me make this short and sweet. I am hoping to God that they just pull the map up and just put a whole bunch of random dots on here. I really am. Because the people in these small towns, they're probably gonna drive by, and if you're protesting with just some signs, okay, they're idiots. But if you start going after people, if you start destroying buildings, if you start throwing bricks at stuff, if you start throwing rocks at stuff, if you start trying to hurt women and children, if you start doing any of that, my God, there is going to be a hell rain down on you that you are not fucking ready for. You do it in the big city. Destroy your own place. You want to go throw rocks in Austin and crash an Adidas store and go, I don't know, screw up the apartment you live in? Go for it. I still don't agree with it. I still don't agree with you aggressing on other people's property, but go for it. But coming into a small town where everyone knows each other, where everyone's got their number, where we are very, very organized in terms of if shit hit the fan, well, you will just see. And it'll all be in self-defense. I don't believe in starting anything, but I do believe in finishing it. So for everyone in this No Kings organization who's thinking about coming to a small town and not staying in these big cities, I really would recommend thinking twice, or if you do come, make sure it stays peaceful, because we don't fuck around out here.